Along the coastlines of the United States hides Oregon, a land of diverse landscapes and breathtaking views. This coastal gem offers over 360 state parks, but it is not just a natural beauty, it also boasts some of the nation's finest breweries and restaurants. Oregon is a destination where you can wander along stunning shorelines, trek volcanic peaks, paddle serene lakes, and adventure through the desert in dune buggies. Tourists have always been interested in those experiences and in creating memories with family and friends. However, the COVID 19 pandemic amplified the drive for adventure even more as people were stuck at home. Now, more than ever, folks are looking for their next travel destination. Todd Davidson, CEO of Travel Oregon, gave some insights to trends about how tourism in the city has changed before and after the pandemic.
Some of the things that were known before COVID are still there. We just are sensing them even more strongly from our consumers. We have heard for many, many years that more than wanting to buy things, many of our consumers are very interested in purchasing experiences. Those are the things that have a lasting contribution to their happiness, to their sense of well-being, opportunities to create memories with family, with friends, maybe even with themselves, just for solo travel. Those are the things that are having some real lasting value, and those have been accentuated, I believe, during COVID, when the world was literally locked down and we were isolated from one another. And now more than ever, folks are wanting to pursue those experiences. So I don't think that's necessarily a change as much as it is been magnified greatly as a result of COVID.
While domestic travel has boomed, international numbers haven't fully recovered. Challenges include air service limitations and visa processing delays. Travel Oregon is working with the government to address these issues. Despite everything, overall visitor spending in Oregon reached a record high of $40 billion in 2023. This is partly due to domestic travel surge, but also to inflation.
Prior to COVID, in 2019, 2020, visitor spending in Oregon was about $12.9 billion. And in 2023, as you noted, visitor spending reached $14 billion. This is a record level of spending for us in Oregon. We believe it's due to a variety of factors. Perhaps the one that is, I will say, the least desirable from the consumer standpoint is inflation. Things just are more expensive. Travel is more expensive. Gasoline is more expensive. Food is more expensive. So there is some pressure from inflation generally that is driving up visitor spending. But what we have seen is tremendous interest, certainly in Oregon, from domestic visitation. Again, our international numbers are still working their way back. They're not where they were in 2019, 2020. So a lot of that demand came from our domestic visitor interest and demand. So that's been a key focus for us as we've been navigating the recovery.
Oregon is also known for its stunning natural beauty and outdoor activities. From hiking to biking to wine tasting, the city caters to all interests. Their focus on outdoor activities has played well during and after COVID, when people sought fresh air and open spaces.
We know that Oregon is seen as a very desirable outdoor recreation destination. Now, outdoor recreation is very different for everybody, right? For some, it's golf. For some, it's touring the wine country and wine tasting. For others, it could be hiking and rock climbing and whitewater rafting and kayaking. So you can choose various levels of adventure, as they would say, hard and soft adventure. But Oregon is known for this incredible natural beauty and this abundance of outdoor recreational pursuits. And that has played very well. It played very well during COVID, when everyone was still encouraged to be outdoors. So we could lean into that. And we're obviously able to continue to lean into that to help us drive the recovery, both domestically and internationally.
From its stunning mountains and high desert landscapes to its breathtaking Pacific Ocean coastline, the state is known for its rich diversity. Travel Oregon is looking to expand its reach beyond traditional markets. They're interested in attracting high net worth individuals from the Middle East who enjoy experiences like luxury spas and world-class golf courses.
Sure, we have the experiences here to also appeal to that high net worth individual. So there's now a Ritz-Carlton that recently opened in Portland, Oregon. Beautiful property. We have the Allison Inn and Spa, which is in Newberg, Oregon. High-end boutique property, intimate, just 80 or so rooms, but probably one of the most magnificent spas in the entire state of Oregon, and it's nestled right in the heart of our wine country. And of course, along the Oregon coast, there are a number of resorts in Central Oregon. There are a number of resorts that are offering championship golf. And down on Oregon's south coast, we have the #1 golf course in the United States at Bandon Dunes Golf Course. And we have folks that are flying in from across the country and around the world just to have the opportunity to play golf at Bandon Dunes Golf Resort.
Here's an interesting fact. Oregon does not see popular destinations like New York or California as competition. Instead, they view them as gateways, because once people visit these places, they might be more open to exploring other parts of the US, such as Oregon.
Yeah, this may sound unusual to some of your subscribers, but for us, and for me personally, I love the fact that New York is such a draw, that Hollywood is such a draw, that Dallas or Austin or San Antonio in Texas can be such draws, that Florida can be such a draw, because we know here in Oregon, it's not so much about competition, it's about how visitors are inclined to travel. And they know those places. They're popular, they're famous, they've generated a tremendous amount of publicity. And so there's a desire to want to go there. And once they've gone there, they will then desire to go to other places and explore other destinations in America. And our experience in Oregon is that usually an international visitor has been to the US at least once, probably twice, before they've come to Oregon. We know we're a repeat destination. So candidly, the more people that go to New York, the more people that go to California, that's just more people then for us to be able to reach out to, because they've now been to the US, have had a wonderful experience here, and now we're able to appeal to them and say, come and experience our part of the United States. And so that's how we strategically position Oregon many times in our international marketplace.
Oregon's tourism is booming. By focusing on experiences, outdoor activities, and embracing technology, they're well positioned for continued success. So, if you're looking for a beautiful escape with something for everyone, consider putting Oregon on your travel list. Have you ever visited Oregon? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and let us know your answer in the comments below.